Hello everyone. So today I want to talk to you guys about the do's and the don'ts of buying a coin online. There are a couple things to watch out for, which are mainly cleaned coins, problem coins, misrepresented coins, and counterfeits or fakes. I did a quick search here for a 1878 Morgan dollar with the best match search feature. I don't use it for purchasing my coins, but what this does is it shows you popular listings on eBay, and I think this would be a good example because this is something people are actually buying. And the first thing that pops up, it's a sponsored listing, by the way. But the first thing that pops up is this 1878 as choice GEMBU MS Morgan Silver Dollar, fresh from the original roll. Now I'm seriously doubting that this coin is fresh from an original roll, and let's take a closer look at the listing. So 271 um, pieces have been sold. Now, first off, this is kind of like a general listing. So you make a purchase, and then the picture for the coin here is just like a stock example. It's a stock picture. It's not the actual coin that you're going to receive. So first, that's the first red flag on this listing, right? So you make a purchase, and then you're not going to get what you see here, right? If you take a look at the description of this listing, it says up for auction is one choice uncirculated to GEMBU Morgan Silver Dollar as indicated in the title. So first of all, it's like something's gonna get picked for you in between choice uncirculated and GEMBU. So what? It's gonna be like you're gonna receive a coin ranging from MS63 to MS65 for $200. Now, I personally always have a price guide open in a different tab. I have one open right here. It's the NGC price guide for Morgan dollars, and for 1878S, the approximate value for a graded coin in 64 or 65. So 64 is $140, 65 is $325. Now that's for graded coins. You know, it takes time and money to grade a coin, and the ballpark figure of what it costs to grade a coin is about $20. So you have to take that into account. So with that listing for an 1878 Morgan at almost $200, I would say it's ridiculously overpriced, right? So in a nutshell, you don't know what you're getting. You're paying $200 for something that you could very well end up receiving like a 62 or 63, and those are worth in between $90 and $105 graded. So that's definitely something to stay away from. Now, as far as the pictures go, they're not too bad. However, the fields are not highlighted well enough, and it's difficult to see finer scratches and hairlines if a coin is photographed in this way. But I'm not going to go into too much detail about the way the coin is photographed. But this listing, I mean, I don't mean to dog on whoever is selling this, but this is BS, and I would never ever purchase anything like this. This is just ridiculous. So that's a big no-no here, and let's see if we can find anything else. And yes, here's something else that pops out as dubious and a listing to stay away from. Well, so the first thing that I can tell you about this particular listing is that just look at the way the coin has been photographed. You're not going to be able to tell if the coin has been cleaned because the whole surface of the coin is overexposed. and so you're not going to be able to tell if there's any luster left within the coin. But it does seem like the seller has added additional pictures. Coin. Well, if we look at the pictures, it seems to be the coin doesn't seem to exhibit much luster at all. It's worn, and I would say that it most likely has been improperly cleaned because of its generally dull appearance. Other than that, I mean, if we look at the price set at $68, you know, that's something more in line with a you know, Choice AU, which comes in at $65. But this coin definitely is not a Choice AU. In my opinion, this coin has been cleaned, and it's a problem coin, and it's probably worth more around the, you know, I'd say probably like $40 mark. So another thing I like to do before I make a purchase is I like to check the previously sold history. There's an option to see sold items only. You can sort by ended recently or whatever sold for the lowest price or highest price. But let's take a look at the sold recently items. You can kind of gauge market conditions. Alright. That one looks fairly nice. Here we have a 1880s MS66 Morgan dollar housed in one of the older NGC folders, coin holders. Fairly clean looking. Let's see how much an 1880s is worth at MS66. It's a relative common date. $335. So whoever purchased this one got it for the value that's been specified for this grade and type of coin. These NGC holders are a little bit older, and the coin has been sitting in there for a while, so I kind of doubt that it used to look like this originally when it was first holdered. There's some toning that's been starting to appear on it. I have a feeling the coin looked much different when it was first holdered. So I think the first listing we looked at was a good example of misrepresentation. You know, if you list something on eBay, anybody can put any price on it. You have the option of buying something through an auction environment or through a buy it now listing. I feel like I can find good deals both with auctions and buy it now listings. Here's a listing that I would personally stay away from right off the bat because of the way the picture has been taken. So it looks like the coin was photographed with something like an axial light technique or something similar to it. So it's almost impossible to tell if the coin has any luster at all. So this coin, for all we know, could be cleaned. You can examine the surfaces fairly well on a picture like this. And what I can tell you guys about this one is that it actually doesn't look too bad. You can see flow lines here around the coin which would indicate luster. Say that this coin definitely seems to be in uncirculated condition. There's a few nicks pretty evenly scattered around the fields and on the devices. And it actually doesn't appear to be too bad of an example. But I would never buy it because I can't say if it's cleaned, if it's been cleaned or not. I just can't. And if we look at the price, it's a Philadelphia mint, I suppose, for $175. This comes from a guy who has sold a lot of coins, apparently. And I don't understand why anybody would buy this. But let's take a look at the price guide to see what a filament 78 Morgan goes for. There's a couple varieties. Seven tail feathers, reverse of 78. I think it's a reverse of 78. Yeah. So what we're looking at right now is a 1878 Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollar with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tail feathers and the reverse of 78. So that's why price guide is pretty. The NGC price guide is pretty good because you can actually look at varieties as well. Okay, so here we have so the general pricing seems to be $120 to $165 in the uncirculated range. So it's pretty narrow, the pricing in between grades, and then it jumps to 250 at 64 and 775 to at MS65. Priced at 175, I would say that this seems to be very overpriced because so you're gonna charge more than what the 63 be valued at. I mean, it looks fairly decent, but it's not certified. The pictures are horrible, and I personally would just pass on, you know. And for somebody who has been selling so many items, I would think that that person could probably make a little bit more better effort to represent the coin better. This coin looks absolutely horrible. So the picture quality is insanely, ridiculously horrible. So yeah, no. So this video isn't scripted, and I just randomly chose examples of listings that I personally don't like. With the previous examples given, the best thing an inexperienced coin collector can do is buy certified coins, graded coins. You do have to watch out because there's undergraded coins and overgraded coins, but generally speaking, it's your safest bet. The biggest downside of buying graded coins is that you're always going to be paying top dollar. But I would not recommend an inexperienced collector to start going and buy raw coins because that person might be very disappointed. There's great deals that you can find with ungraded coins, but you just have to be very careful. To give you guys an example, let's say you want to get a Morgan dollar, you want a nice example, something common. Let's go for a 1921 Morgan. So we have our trusty price guide here, and we're gonna check to see how much a certified Morgan from the year 1921 is worth. Regular uncirculated grades run around the 50 to 60 dollar range, which isn't too bad. So they used to be cheaper, huh? Okay, well let's go look for. Damn, did the price go up? Damn, the price went up quite significant from 2020 to 2021. 80 to $105. That's significant. I haven't been keeping up with the prices, so anyways, let's look for a MS63. Okay. The prices you see here are going to vary from the prices you see on the price guide. That's why you always want to check what an item has been sold for, generally speaking. So for an MS63, we can see a variety of prices here. And that's kind of how you can gauge your purchase. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do a. Let's narrow it down. Let's look for a D. And I'm actually quite surprised here at the prices here. So according to NGC, a 1921D at 63 is valued at $90. This is quite a shocker for me, actually. Damn, I didn't expect this. I didn't look at what's going on here. Well, this listing is absolutely horrible because you can't even magnify, so I wouldn't have bought this. I mean, look at this. What the? kind of pictures are those? Huh. Well, let's see what we have for sale. This particular piece is something that kind of pops out for me. The pictures aren't too great, but this coin actually has a lot of favorable qualities that I personally like. First of all, it has a very nice and frosty patina. It seems very original. This coin hasn't been tampered with in a long time, that's for sure. Now this is something I actually would pull the trigger on. Of course, because of the toning and the patina, a lot of flaws won't be very evident, but it seems to, even though the pictures are bad, you can kind of see the very good qualities of the coin. Priced at $120, this actually it's above the price guide, but it's kind of nice. Okay. Oh, that was actually the lowest price coin. Well, to be honest, guys, I would not buy anything above $120 for the 1921 De Morgan dollar. Holy crap! Holy crap! Well, okay, let's go look for uncertified pieces, and let's just narrow our price down from 30 to $90. Not very good. However, for $34, this one doesn't look too bad. The price guide starts at $33 for a very poor example, all the way up to 60. Now, I can already tell you guys that, well, there's luster involved. You can see the reflections of the light on the surface of the coin, and it looks like a natural type of luster. So it looks like the surfaces are somewhat flat. So definitely not an uncirculated piece, but something in the AU range. You could buy those for a lot less money, but I guess if you're looking for one right now. And here we have a coin. It actually looks like a lower end uncirculated coin. I don't see anything negative about it, so for 40 bucks that one probably would be a good example. Damn, 1921 was supposed to be common, what the hell. So yeah, I haven't bought anything in a long time, and I'm shocked at this point. I'm actually shocked. So there's so many things you have to take into account when you purchase a coin. Experience is definitely something that's going to help you a lot, but it's difficult to get experience. That's why you should probably stick to certified pieces. Holy shit. Sorry guys, I'm just blown away by the pricing right now. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end this video on that term. Yeah, I could just keep talking, but right now I'm kind of blown away seeing those prices. This reminds me a lot of 2012, 2013. Coins used to be very expensive during that time, and Morgan dollars, common Morgan dollars used to be priced right around this rate. So seeing this, I would say definitely not a good time to buy anything right now unless you get a good deal on it. So that's my final closing words. I hope the video was informative and you could learn a few things from it. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys soon.